friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is EJ Joyful Plans, and in today's video we are continuing on the road to 2024 with my planner lookbook series. This is a special one because it is part 2 of Hemlock and Oak. This, I think, is the only brand that's getting a part 2 video, getting 2 videos this year, and that is because they initially sent me their undated planners to do a flip through of, and now their 2024 planners are available. And so they sent over 2, the minimalist planner and then the dated daily. So what we're gonna do is flip through those and also do a comparison between the undated and the dated. I also will, I think my undated weekly is in the house, so I'm not gonna be able to show that to you, but we are going to do a comparison between the minimalist and the daily, so you can see the difference in the pages at the front of the planner. So if you are new to my channel, this is a series where I'm going through a bunch of different planner options for 2024. I will link the playlist down in the description box if you want to see what other planner brands I have flipped through, and I will also link part 1 of the Hemlock and Oak planner lookbook video. Okay. Let me also just say, I'm not an affiliate of Hemlock and Oak, but these were sent to me for review. So these were sent to me, and the link to Hemlock down in the description box is not an affiliate link, but it's their like planner, like their perks program. So if you decide to shop and you are new to Hemlock and Oak, that code or that link will give you 15% off of your purchase. And then I would just get like points to their shop. So 15% off, 15. I'm sick right now, guys, so I need to make sure I enunciate 15% off of your purchase if you use that link in the description box. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start just with the packaging. I love this box. It says, "Hello, beautiful mind" on it. So hello, all you beautiful minds out there. I like leaving things in their packaging so you guys can get a sense for how things arrive. Now, I did a whole kind of overview of this brand in the first video, so definitely check that out. But quick run through, this is a Canadian-based brand. Everything is designed, printed, made in Canada. They use, they're as sustainably sourced as possible. Everything is recyclable, and yeah, they are just really good stewards of the environment, and I really like their business model. So again, check that out in that first video if you want to learn more. But let's take a look. Looks like they gave me some bonus items, so we'll have to check those out in the planner. But we have weekly stickies and task stickies, and oh yeah, 30% post-consumer waste paper. I think their long-term goal is to be 100% post-consumer waste paper. That is incredible, you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at these sticky notes just to get us started. So it's a sticky notepad, and oh yeah, and they are weeklies. So this is really handy if you are using the daily planner. Stick one of these guys on here, and we'll try, oh, that sticks nice and flat. We will try this in one of the planners. Here is the task stickies, and it is as it is labeled. So you've got an open box at the top for what the task is, and then, or maybe the date, and then all of these steps, excuse me, or all of the tasks that need to be completed for that item. And yeah, really nice, lays flat. Again, we will try those in a planner momentarily. This is what the planners come boxed in. Really nice, honestly, highly giftable box. So if you are looking to gift a planner this holiday season, Hemlock and Oak would be a great option because look at how this arrives. So we have 2 planners in here. Let me pull these planners out. Ooh, this must be the daily. She is a behemoth. So we have our 2 planners. That must be the dated daily, and then this is the minimalist. But before we open those up, let's take a look at what is in this little pack. So this is fun. Minimal tab rulers, and there are 2 of them. So although the planners are different sizes, we've got different guides. So this is for the signature planner. Okay. And then this is for the A5 planner. Well, I thought the signature planner was A5. We'll have to play around with this for a minute. But very cool. If you order tabs, they will come with ruler guides. So we must have some tabs in here. Open this guy up. Again, packaging is really nice. Oh, yeah. All right, so we have tabs, monthly tabs in the color Rosewood. Monthly tabs in the color Sequoia. Ooh, these are cute. These are highlight stickers, and let's actually take a look. So these are all available for purchase on their website. Let's lift one of these guys up. Can you guys see that? How it's hollowed out? So you can highlight an item or a date with these stickers. And honestly, because it's punched out, you could use this little guy in here too. The remnant, you could probably use as a bullet if you wanted to. So that is Rosewood, and it's a really, Rosewood is an excellent title for this color. Very pretty, soft mauve tone. Then we have these schedule markers in Almond. Very nice neutral. Ooh, time management stickers. We have them in two different colorways. Secret Garden on the left, and then Neutral Earth on the right. And I'm willing to bet that these are going to fit perfectly in the columns. So here's the sticker. I really like this font. I feel like it's nice and neutral, and yeah, just really clean, kind of minimalist design, but then you can add a pop of color. So here is a sample of some of the stickers. I know that there are more on the website, but nice functional stickers in a beautiful aesthetic, beautiful colors. And then our tabs, which we'll be able to just like kind of line up as we go. Okay, let's take a look at the planners themselves. Set this stuff aside. And again, we're gonna do a comparison of the dated and undated. Let's start with the big guy, the big kahuna, which I can tell is going to be, ooh, this is lovely. This is unexpected. So this is the color, let me look. This is the color Sequoia. This is the Sequoia 2024 Daily Planner. This has 12 months in it. Oh my gosh, she is thick. She is really thick. 120 GSM. The ribbons are 100% recycled. Here you can see the information on measurements, paperweight, page count. Oh my gosh. The packaging is printed on 100% recycled fibers. Look, even the detail down here at the bottom of the spine, it says 2024, hemlock and oak on the bottom. These planners are just so luxurious. They just are. I can't say anything bad about them. You have a really pretty kind of heathered, spreckled interior. And I'm gonna remove that. We can see what is on the front. 2024 Daily. Kind of hard to see with the stamping on the material. This is really interesting. So it is a textured fabric. It is a woven fabric. At first glance, it kind of looks kind of burlappy in this color. And just to compare it, yeah, it's definitely more kind of textured. So the fabric is different, you know, based on the color. This is smooth, kind of linen-y. This is the Undated Daily. But wow, look at that. And I think the Undated Daily had, I think it was 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. So 6 months in the Undated Daily. And, you know, you can freehand put in the date in the upper corner. So we'll do a full flip through, but let's take a look at this guy. And I want to make sure you guys can see everything. Okay, so I'm going to pull the camera out just a little bit. Okay. 2024 Daily. My goodness. Absolutely stunning. So you've got your name spot here. this is a little wonky, so you got to kind of flatten it out. 2024 planning holidays important, and then all of the months. I love that these have page numbers on them. The whole thing has page numbers. Very easy index to follow. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. See, this was missing. This is not in the undated, okay? So if you open up the undated, you've got your index, you've got instructions, and it goes into your personal values and reflections. So you've got all of these goal setting pages at the front. And then if you want kind of long-term planning, it's here in the 6-month planning section. This is your kind of, your advanced planning here. And then it goes into your monthly overview, monthly reflection, and your daily. So because it's undated, you don't get this. You get, sorry, I'm all over the place, guys. You get this guy, which is undated, which is fine. It's just a different vibe. So there's the undated version. And then with this, you don't get your goals up at the front. You get your 2024 planning up at the front. So I love that we have our full calendar on the side. It's a Monday start calendar. The Saturday and Sunday dates are highlighted to differentiate. You have your full year at a glance quote up at the top. Holidays, and because this is a Canadian based business, we have Canadian holidays and then US holidays, and an open page here, graph grid for important. And even down at the bottom, you've got important labeled at the bottom. So as you're flipping through, you don't have to, be looking up at the top for the header. You can look down in the corner where the numbers are and see what section it is. Then we get into our monthlies. Wow, so there are not any goal pages. Interesting. Big difference between the undated and the dated daily. You go directly into your year at a glance planning and then your monthly planning. So we've got our date up at the top, a long sidebar for tasks, and your graph grid style monthly. Holidays are printed in the bottom corner. You've got moon phases, quote up at the top, plenty of planning space, really beautiful paper. And here is what our daily looks like. Let me take it in for a second. This is my first impression, first look. Okay, so we've got our date up at the top. We have our moon phase in the upper right corner for the day, the focus, the intentions. You have an hourly schedule on the left, your today section on the right, and then look down at the bottom. You actually have the full week here, and then highlighted or bolded what day it is that week. So this week is the week of the 25th through the 31st, and this daily page is the 31st. And then over here, this is the daily from Monday, January 1st, and you can see this is the week of the 1st through the 7th, and the 1st is bolded. That is a very nice touch that I would have never considered being necessary, or not necessary. I would have never even thought about it, and seeing it here, it is necessary. So you can see where that day fits into the week. So here is your dailies. Very pretty. Let's take a look at the undated daily, which is the one I've already done a flip through of. So you can see a bit of a difference. And there's not a whole lot different. Just the date at the top, and then obviously the moon phases because they have that information. And then down at the bottom, we don't have the date or the week with the bold day down at the bottom. Otherwise, everything else is the same in that layout. Okay, so let's keep flipping. So we've got, wow, a whole day's worth of dailies, or a whole year's worth of dailies. Now, what's different here, look at this. So our monthlies are collated into the dailies. That is different. In the undated version, you have your goal setting stuff at the front, and then all of your monthlies, 6-month planning, monthly overview, monthly review. Ooh, we have to see if there are those pages. And then all of your monthlies in the undated are at the front. So here's the monthly undated, and they're all at the front. 6 months, undated months at the front in the undated. In the dated, it's collated. You get your month and then all of your days, and then your month and then all of your days. But let's see what this one doesn't have is the monthly overview pages. Is that correct? Yeah, so there's our next month. Let's go to the back and see what the back looks like. So we are going December 29th. We're going to go all the way to December 31st and then January 1st. And then it ends January 1st, 2025. So that is actually a pretty significant difference. If you like having all of your months at the front of your planner and you want something a little bit smaller, then go with the undated. Look at the thickness difference. Very different. So if you want something a little bit thinner, you only want 6 months and you want your months separate from your days, do the undated. If you want a traditional calendar where your monthlies are embedded with your weeklies, then go with the dated and you don't have to deal with dating. The other difference is those pages at the beginning. There are no goal planning pages at the front. There are also no monthly overview or monthly reflection pages here. Whereas the undated, go back, the undated has a bit more space for reflection, values, goal setting, habits, and then your 6-month planning, your monthly overview, and your monthly review. Monthly overview is at the beginning of the month, monthly review is at the end of the month. So because this is only 6 months, they've given us a little bit more room to play with goal setting. So big difference between the two. I don't think I was expecting there to be such a big difference. The layout, the daily layout is the same, but what is in the planner is totally different. So that is the 2024 daily planner from Hemlock and Oak. Again, this color is Sequoia, if it is something that you are interested in. Let's take a look now. Let me take a sip of water. I'm not sure I said this yet, but I am sick. So I'm just trying to keep my life moving forward. So I apologize for my, my sore throat and having to occasionally take a sip of water. This I'm very excited about. They sent over the Minimalist Planner. Now, this one I wish I could compare next to my weekly, but that one is in the house. This is the weekly planner, but minimalist. That means it does not include all of the goal planning pages that you saw at the beginning of that daily planner, the undated daily. That is typically in the weekly layout as well. But if you don't want those goal setting pages at the beginning, then the minimalist planner is for you. So this is 12 months, 120 GSM paper. And here you can see the specs for that if you're curious about the measurements. And let's take a look. This is rosewood. Absolutely beautiful color. So lovely. We've got 2024 stamped on the front in gold foil, 2024 on the spine. This is just one of those books that you see sitting on a bookshelf, and it just looks beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Hemlock and Oak on the bottom of the back. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you guys the ribbons. Let me show you the ribbons on this guy. My apologies. You get 2 ribbons. And I love that these are coordinated colors that go with the planner. So with 2, you could do you could mark your daily and you could mark your monthly. I really like the paper that they have chosen for this. I really like this thicker paper. That's really nice. So there are your two bookmarks for the 2024 daily dated in Sequoia. Okay, so let's go back to this minimalist planner, and actually one more time. Actually, it is different in size. This planner is slightly bigger than an A5, and then this one is an A5. Now, because they call this the A5 planner tab ruler, you could use this on other A5 planners, I'm presuming. Okay, just wanted to compare since these are different sizes. I thought these would be the same size, but they actually are not. Okay, focus, Elizabeth. So many cool things to look at. Okay, let's open this up. Again, I love this recycled paper with the speckles. It's just really pretty. All right, we have our name section and then our index. So we have a 2024 overview, a 2025 overview, a horizontal view, and a vertical view for the whole year, holidays, and then the months. Ooh, and note pages. That's different. Okay, let's get into it. Here is our full year at a glance 2024 and 2025. What a beautiful aesthetic. I love the different colors for previous month dates and future month dates. Then you have a nice strong black for the current month. You get 2 years at a glance, 2024, 2025. Here is your 2024 planning pages. This is where you'd want to log holidays, paydays, birthdays, just any important things coming up that month that you don't want to pop into your planner too soon. Here is the vertical pages. I love these for step counts if you want to do daily tracking over the course of a year. So maybe you're putting your daily step count here. This is good for your monthly cycle, ladies. If you are tracking your period or anything like that, you could put this here. Paid time off. And I like that there's space down at the bottom as well for just additional notes or stickers if you want a sticker. We have our Canadian holidays, US holidays, and then notes. And then our December review, 3 memorable moments this month. What gave you energy this month? What drained you? So positive for what gave you energy, and then negative for what drained you, and then a lesson, thought, or growth moment from this month. And then your January overview. Boundaries you'll set for this month, 3 ways to carve out self-care, intentions for the month, milestones, habits with a habit tracker. This is all the same that we've seen in the weekly undated, which is that flip through is linked down below. This is all the same, but it is dated. So it says January overview instead of monthly overview. And the other thing that's different is the weekly undated has a monthly overview on 2 pages. Let me see if the undated has what I'm talking about. Yes. So in the undated version, you have your monthly overview with a blank section next to it. And then all of those are at the front. And then after them, you get the monthly review. And it's 2 pages like this. What's different about this minimalist planner for 2024 is that it has your review from the previous month leading into the overview into the next month on the same 2-page layout. And I really like that. We go from reviewing the last month to overviewing the current month, and then you have your monthly layout. And again, very clean and minimal, plenty of writing space. And I like they've given us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because we've got a 6-week monthly, we have extra space to do advanced planning if we want to, or we could decorate, which is what I'm going to be doing, of course. And then long task list here on that left margin. And then we have our weeklies. So weekly is going to be different than in the undated version because we have a calendar up at the top. So in the undated version, this is all lifted up and then you just have a longer task section. But they've given us a little bit more information here by having the monthly overview, and they've highlighted the current week in that month, which is really nice. We have a holiday up at the top and our moon phases up at the top as well. And then lower corner, we have the date range for the week, January 1st through January 7th. Love that the pages are numbered. So that is, let me zoom in just a little bit more. That is an overview of the weekly. I really wish I'd brought my undated out here. Oh, I also love down at the bottom, they're giving us the week numbers. So this is week number 3. Week number 4, and so on. And then we go into our January review and our February overview. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. So your monthly review and your overview are collated in the appropriate spot with your monthly overview and your planning pages. I love this. I like this a lot, you guys. Let's go to the and we have no pages at the back. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to switch into this planner for 2024. Here are the bookmarks, lovely colors that correspond with the fabric on the outside. Love this. Let's see, how many note pages? So note pages start on 168, okay? And then it ends on 191. So what is that, 22? Can I do math? 23 note pages of really nice graph grid paper. This is great for pen testing. If you want to do maybe daily notes, you could do that. If you want to do memory keeping, gluing down some pictures and stickers, you can do that. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I might have to switch over from my undated weekly to this minimalist because I love the size of this planner. I like that it's a lot more slimline. I like that the monthly calendar is provided on each week. I like that the review pages and overview pages are collated correctly in with the months and weeks. And that's just personal preference. Some people like having all of their months at the beginning, all of their review pages at the beginning of the planner, and then they just want their planning pages at the back. And I think in some contexts, I like that as well. But for how I'm using this particular planner, which is just as a personal log for myself, I think I'd like to have these pages in with the planning pages. So, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So excited for this. So let's see how these task stickies and weekly stickies work. And let's actually test it over in the undated section because these guys just have, I think this will eventually lay flat. Obviously, this is a really thick book, but it lays pretty flat. Let me get to... Like there's the center. So obviously the center is going to lay flat. But I think that this book could be trained at different places to lay pretty flat. So let's take a look at these sticky notes. Really nice. They match perfectly with the planner. So if you have a daily planner, but you want weekly information, you can just pop this guy in right here if you want to and have a weekly calendar. How cool is that? And because it's a sticky note, you could move it from week to week, not week to week, page to page over the course of your week. So if you want to do, this could be used for habit tracking for the week. Maybe if you've got something you want to log each day and then you want it collected on the sticky note, you could do that. Something for Monday and Tuesday, then you could flip it over Wednesday, Thursday, and you've got your sticky note kind of following you from place to place. I have seen people glue these in entirely. So if you wanted to have a full week just permanently in there, you could glue the bottom down and have your full week there. If you want additional task pages, let me grab this guy, or task lists, you can add that right there. And it already has that kind of format, same format as the printed lists. Again, this could be good for habit tracking. You could probably even go this way and you could move it from page to page. This is also helpful. Let's say if you make like a big mistake and you, I don't know, want to have it covered, you could just drop this down here. Just get all of the boxes aligned like so. And this task list could replace and cover up your previous task list. How cool is that? I love that these are a perfect match to extend your planning. I think that's really, really nice. Let me see, how do these look in our weeklies? I'm guessing these columns are going to be perfect. Oh my gosh, is it perfect? It is going to cover, it's going to cover your time block for 2 days. But let's say you didn't want hourly planning for Saturday and Sunday, and I'm guessing this will work in your undated planner as well. But you could glue down or tape down this whole guy. Let's cover up the 6 a.m. Look at that. Stop it! This is so well designed. Check out that task list, how it perfectly covers up the time stamping for Saturday and Sunday. So then this whole section just becomes task list space. That is rad. Now I'm curious what the dimensions are of this one. Yeah, you could do the same thing here. Cover this guy up. That is awesome. And you could still plan underneath it. You could just have a little flippity-doo moment like that. Like if you got your habit trackers here or something. And then you can flip it up and keep doing your weeklies or your hourly planning there. Same thing over here. Or if you want more space for tasks, you want like a mega task list, throw that down there. Actually, you'd have to move it a little bit over if you didn't want to cover up the hourlies. Throw that in the margin, and then you've got twice the, this is hard to lift, hold on, twice the task space there. Kind of hard to put that on the edge. Probably wouldn't do that. But I'm just loving seeing all the different ways that you can do these little peekaboos. The adhesive at the top is the right width. It's like the perfect width because it is enough to keep it flat. And it's significant enough to stick really well, but then lifts up really easy. And I've lifted this up multiple times and it's still good. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting these in the box, but I think these are really great additions to the planner. So task stickies, and then what was the other? Task stickies and weekly stickies. Highly, highly recommend these. This brand is new to me and I have been loving my undated weekly. So I am definitely going to be keeping the Hemlock and Oak in my planner stack for 2024. I have a few options to choose from. I think this minimalist planner might be my pick. I love the hourly planning. I love the monthlies and the overview pages at the front of every month. And I like the minimal design of it. And the footprint is a lot smaller. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, friends, if you have any questions about hemlock and oak, please leave them down below. I am no expert, but I am slowly becoming one as I learn more about the brand. Oh, look at how these match. Oh my gosh, you guys. So you can get tabs that match your planner. Stop it. So I'm definitely going to be using these to set up my planner. Be prepared. Oh, look at these. Oh, if you want like to be total matchy-matchy, look at that. And then coordinated. Oh my gosh, you guys. How lovely is that? Definitely be following me over on Instagram. My handle is ejjoyful_plans. I have been posting a lot of decorating with me, planning videos in the Undated Weekly Hemlock and Oak. So if you want to see some ideas for how to decorate it but still have it be functional, then definitely go watch my reels over on Instagram. I occasionally do plan with me videos here on my channel for Hemlock and Oak as well. But definitely Instagram is where I'm showing most of the hemlock stuff. So, oh my goodness, I need to stop fidgeting. I hope that this was helpful. I'm sorry I didn't have my Undated Weekly with me. That was unexpected. But hopefully seeing the Undated Daily next to these guys give you a little bit of an idea of how these formats are different. If you want to shop and save 15%, my perks link is down in the description box, and part 1 where I flip through the Undated planners is down in the description box as well. So collectively, if you watch both videos, you'll be able to get all the information you might need to decide if Hemlock and Oak is your planner brand for 2024. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video.